Kelah Sanctuary, located at Sungai Petang, covers an area of approximately 4,500 hectares, has been gazetted as a zone for the protection, preservation and reproduction of the Kelah fish in Tasik Kenyir.
Kelah Sanctuary mula-mula dibuka pada tahun 2008 kepada publik. Dan sekarang ni dah 50,000 orang pelancong lah datang sepanjang tu. Sanctuary kita ni dia berkonsepkan eco-tourism.
On top of its breathtaking nature and crystal clear sparkling river, visitors also experience an extremely close encounter with these beautiful Kelah fishes.
Kita ingin mengekalkan habitat itu semula jadi, mengekalkan spesies ikan kelah ni supaya tidak pupus, supaya generasi akan datang dapat kenal dan melihat serta dapat memegang ikan kelah. Dan kita tidak benarkan sama sekali sesiapa pun yang mengeluarkan biar dia hidup tempat habitat dia.
Fascination abounds when the sensitive Kelah fish react immediately upon the feeding pellets that are thrown into the water. One might feel the undeniably ticklish sensation once the slippery shell of Kelah fish besieges the skin, but that's just the highlight of this trip.
Asalnya, ikan kelah ni, dia terlalu liar. Sampai bila kita pijak ranting, dia dengar, dia sudah lari. Tapi kita dengan usaha untuk menjinakkan dia tu, bagi makan apa, selama 2 tahun, train, sampai jinak, macam sekarang.
Kelah Sanctuary has been home for thousands of Kelah fishes. It's not just the government's responsibility to preserve and nurture them, but also our duty as human beings to take care of our natural resources. Most importantly, this place offers a unique experience no one will ever forget.
Go in.
Asal ni?
Pulau Duyung is one of Terengganu's iconic places, best known for its traditional boat-making activities. Located about 15 minutes away from town, Pulau Duyung is also a hub for fishermen's catch. Boat making has been a practice from generation to generation, although these boat makers do not have any formal training in naval architecture or other carpentry works. The shipwrights of Pulau Duyung mostly come from memory rather than set plans. For framework, the preferred material is cengau, a wood whose toughness and hindrance to termite attack make it prized not only for boats but also the best kampong houses. After the framework, the planking is fastened with strong hardwood pegs. A special sealant is also used to prevent rot. Pak Lah is a native who has been making boats for the past 60 years.
Saya betul-betul kerja bikin bot, gunakan kualiti dulu. Saya kerja bot, utamakan nombor 1 kualiti. Nombor 2 duit. Tapi kalau lain tempat, tu duit nombor 1, kualiti nombor 2. Saya kualiti dulu.
During World War II, soldiers and armies from all around the world needed boat makers to make war boats for them. And this particular man caught the attention of the British colonies before and after Malaya gained its independence. However, these days, motorized modern alternatives to the old-fashioned wooden boats have all contributed to a steep decline in local boat building.
Oleh kerana gawat tu, saya pun kerja sikit-sikit lah. Kerja sikit je, banyak tak kerja.
Today, among 30 boat makers who were engaged in business, Pak Awi's workshop is the only one still standing. With the decline in local demand for traditional boats, any salvation for Duyong's boat building looks to lie in international clients who have been placing orders from all around the world.
Ada sih. Adalah tempat-tempat lain ada lagi lah ayam ni, ayam mesti seberang lagi. Tapi tak itulah, tak seperti dulu lah. Dulu itu lo Kuantan, Johor, Kelantan semua buat sini pos ni. Sekarang ni banyak buat ni pada tu dah masuk datang asing tukang talent apa ni masuk baik jadi tu ya. Rakyat tempatan kau cari kau.
Despite the increase in cost, Pak Awi is still determined to continue this tradition and teach the younger generations how to be successful boat makers in the future.
Dia jaga masa banyak tu pakcik nak biar ada pelapis tu. Pakcik patut pakcik lah dah 66 65 dah. Dah. Tukang pun dia boleh buat rumah. Tukang rumah tak boleh buat. Kena belajar dulu. Tukang pun tak payah belajar pula apa dia boleh buat dah. Nak kat kayu apa dia tukang palu tukang kata nak buat gini dia boleh buat.
It's been a long road for both Pak Lah and Pak Awi. Their hope is that one day, future generations will continue their legacy and keep the art of boat making alive.
Số biểu trung bao đồng tiền nhiều ha.
You picking that?
Okay. Yeah.
Yang pertama sekali sebab batik macam di pantai timur ni macam dah jadi darah daging kita orang, tahu tak?
Batik is both an art and craft which has become fairly popular in the West due to its intricately creative medium. Originated from Egypt since the 4th century BC, batik is an ancient art that incorporated wax and dye on a piece of cloth.
Batik memang guna teknik tradisional. Kalau ada printing macam yang day ceremony tu bukan batik. Itu printing lain. Printing tu macam sama kita buat dengan t-shirt. Dia keluar banyak sekali. Kalau macam batik ni memang kena 100% dia seni tau, guna tangan. Memang tangan seni.
A tradition that has been practiced for centuries, Terengganu has become one of the world's most renowned places for batik craft.
Yang pertama sekali sebab batik macam di pantai timur ni macam dah jadi darah daging kita orang, tahu tak? Sama macam di Indonesia. Di Indonesia, tukang kayuh beca dia pun pakai batik. Maknanya budaya dah, jadi satu budaya. Kalau tak ada batik tu macam bukan seolah-olah bukan orang Terengganu, bukan orang Kelantan, macam gitu. Itu budaya tau.
Exclusive Batik still uses traditional method of batik making, conserving the original beauty of batik.
Kita nak kena fikir satu tentang corak dia. So kita mesti ke depan daripada orang lain. Maknanya dari segi fashion, kita mesti lebih daripada orang. Sebab tu kita dapat bertahan sampai hari ni. Kalau macam day ceremony dia printing. Macam aunty punya kita guna cara lama tau, tradisional, tangan, 100% tangan. Jadi orang lebih suka seni halus, tangan. Lepas tu design mesti up to date lah. Itu penting lah tu.
Each batik is traditionally made and every piece is different from one another as it has its own identity and uniqueness. In the hand of the expert, Each piece of batik is designed and made to perfection, displaying its finest details to ensure that exclusive batik does not lose its standard of high quality batik.
Kalau you guna printing sama, you pakai baju ni, you pakai baju tu. Tak ada different, tak ada perbezaan. Tapi tangan, kalau kita nak nampak lain pada orang, kita akan tambah ni sikit, tambah ni sikit, tambah sikit. Suri art tau, bila tangan lain. Macam rumah, you buat rumah cabin dengan rumah yang guna tangan, bentuk dia memang lain.
Ini proses pertama untuk buat batik. Daripada kain kosong, kita akan lukis motif di sini. Kita akan masukkan motif. Lepas masuk motif, kita akan pergi color je lah. Selesai proses pertama, kita akan membawa kain ke proses kedua. Ini proses kedua, kita akan masukkan semua color-color selepas siap proses pertama. Setelah selesai proses kedua, kita akan terus kepada proses ketiga, di mana kita akan masuk kembali lilin di dalam motif-motif setelah color-color setelah kita masuk. Inilah kain di mana sudah siap di color tetapi belum buang proses lilingnya lagi. Selepas ini kita akan terus pergi fix colornya. Selepas fix color selama 5 jam, kita akan merebus kain ini. Selepas rebus kita akan terus ke jemur.
Once all the steps are completed, the final product will be brought to the stores for a final check for details before handing out to buyers all around Malaysia and across the globe.
Nggak kuat bro, ini tuh langsung. My name is Ramesh. So this gallery and workshop is known as Kita Reka. We started a team called TLP Action Team, a non-government organization, and we started the beautification process of Kampung Cina or TLP, Teng Lang Po. So we started with Umbrella Lane. We tried it out and it was a roaring success. With lots of young people coming, people love to take selfies, photos. Then we have Lorong Haji Awang Besar. That's where we have a well there and we have a wow. From there we go to Batik Lane. Batik is very important into Malays, Chinese and Indian. From that Batik Lane we come up to Love Lane. Love Lane and Seven Wonder Lane. It's one lane. On one side you will see Seven Wonders. On the other side you will see the Love Lane. And in front of it is Lorong Wee. There you will see another well that was dug up from another surau. And we also have a lot of signboards in that lane of the old signboards, and to show that all these shops used to be around. And then when you go further up is a famous Turtle Lane. Then we have a very famous Turtle Lane there. That lane is we did that lane in order to preserve or to do preservation for turtles. And we have also lots of people who are interested into joining, into helping out, be a part of this. They want to be the part of this change. Who joined us was actually Punca. Punca is another NGO who their teams are all artists, musicians. Our intention is actually to get more young minds. What we are actually doing is just giving them opportunity to express themselves. Kita Reka is actually, if you see all the art around here, is done by local artists who, you know, they want to be artists, but they don't know where to go, what to do. The idea now is if someone tells you, go with your dream. It's not easy nowadays. Everyone will tell you, go be an engineer, go be a doctor, you know. If you tell someone, I want to be an artist, someone will look at you and say, there's no money in that. But, you see, you cannot tell that to a young person now because they have their own feelings, you see, they have their own minds. They speak louder now. They don't shy away like before. Before, if the parents tell them, no, don't do this, and they will not, and they'll say, okay, I'll just go become a doctor. But nowadays, no. Nowadays, they want to do what they feel that they're born to do. We have a few people who we employ, who one of them used to work in oil and gas. The other one works as an engineer. But they don't have passion. but they are passionate about doing furniture. They are passionate about creating their own designs. You know, they are more interested in this, and they work harder than they would work in any company. The thing I'm sitting on is done by them. You see, they create something. They went and find a tub, they cut it out, and they made it. Basically, but we also want to revive oldies. Basically, our past plays a very important role, right? I'll show you an example here. Darley. Do you know before it was called Darky? Yeah. You know, it's history. But if you ask the old generation, they'll say it's Darky. History is here. We have to remember history. You know. So this is part of our history. We have a lot of collection of history memorabilia that we like to collect. And we want people to see this. We want people to remember the past in order to have a better future. So we learn from our past, and that's how we move on. A lot of people are happy to come here at our gallery and put their stuff here and say, don't leave it here, but don't sell it. I want you to just display it. We want them to go beyond us, much beyond us, and maybe put us to shame also. We don't mind. You know what I mean? That because we know young people, they can do amazing. They just put their mind to it. It's limitless. That's what I want young people to do. It's a challenge to them.
What is that? It's filled already lah. How long have you been bowling it?
Oh, 70% is nice. I like the 70%. What is the light blinding my eyes?